This game should be a lot faster. Mom, this internet connection is so slow.
My new computer started out fast, really fast, but now it's only kind of fast.
That's because it's a Mac.
Hold on, let me check my email.
Okay, so real quick, first of all, that's a MacBook, and it's running Windows XP. And then, second of all, who types something to check their email? So if you look here, she has an Internet Explorer window open to email.com, and it looks like the 2008 interface for Gmail with the word email plastered over Gmail.
It's not loading.
It's loaded. It's right there on the screen. What do you mean it's not loading?
Let me try this again.
What do you mean try it again? What are you typing? Oh, and then it blue screens twice. Well, I mean, that's XP for you. So if you look carefully, it says IRQL not less than equal, so it's probably a hardware or a driver issue.
This game should be a lot faster. Mom, this internet connection is so slow.
Mom, this internet connection is so slow. What does the internet connection have to do with the game that you're playing, which, by the way, looks like it's running at perfectly fine speeds? I'm not sure his internet connection is what's making that game slow. And if his internet connection is slow, if you look here, his computer isn't plugged into anything other than that gamepad that he's holding. So maybe if he plugged it into his actual network instead of using 2008 era Wi-Fi, it might be a little bit faster. Also, maybe his CPU would go a little bit faster if you plugged the charger in.
This game should be a lot faster. Mom, this internet connection is so slow.
I love my computer. I don't know what happened.
Well, what happened is you don't love your computer because you have not one but two calculators on your desk. Right there next to your Nordhill phone.
It's just not as fast as it used to be.
Maybe you should defragment your drive.
If your computer doesn't run like it's supposed to, if your internet connection is unreliable, even on a so-called fast connection, even if your brand new computer isn't as fast as it ought to be, you might not have any real problem at all.
Okay, so real quick, let's go back a little bit. So first of all, this notepad window here is actually, if you take a look at and read what it says My Stories, and let me read you the first paragraph here. I am not shitting you. This is actually what it says. Little Red Riding Hood skipped happily down the path to Grandma's house. She was a couple minutes later than usually, but thought nothing of it. Grandma was too kindly a lady to care about a few minutes. Just then, she heard the sirens. An ambulance, followed by an animal control vehicle, raced by her at top speed. I wonder where they're going, and she continued to skip down the path. That's what's actually in this notepad window. And then when Notepad crashes, it's actually a illegal instruction error from a different operating system with no program name, which should be here in the title bar. In this segment, your internet connection is unreliable because your AIM client crashes with a memory violation. The AIM conversation in the window is between the screen names Obaminator08 and Hilldog420. And here's the actual conversation. This is legitimately what it says in the video. This is actually in the commercial.
On a so-called fast connection.
On a so-called fast connection, they show this unable to connect error. So first of all, this is not a real browser. Up here it says the word internet, and then this is like an IE-esque type browser control that someone seemed to have put together in VB. This error message is actually coming from email.com/error.htm/, which might be why you're getting an error. The other reason your computer probably isn't running performantly is because you have this plugin here called My Web Search. Maybe if you just uninstall that, you might have a better experience.
Even if your brand new computer isn't as fast as it ought to be.
This lady looks like she's constipated. And then I don't know what kind of, this looks like a flash animation loading. Once again, they're using email.com from an app called the Internet. Even the status bar down there just says the word email. Like they made this as generic as possible. Maybe their target audience is people that think that they open their email by typing email.com.
Even if your brand new computer isn't as fast as it ought to be.
You don't want to put this on your brand new computer.
You might not have any real problem at all. Log on to FinallyFast.
Okay, so this is the most fake looking address bar I've ever seen. They couldn't just find an internet window and type it in. They needed it to stand out, so they had to animate this really shittily. What are they typing? That's not even it's not even an address bar. Message is larger than, that's the search bar of like an email client. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Take the free performance test to find out how to make your computer run fast the way it's supposed to.
Okay, so it says right here, FinallyFast.com is for PC computers only. So then why did they show 2 Macs already? I guess they were running Windows anyway, so it's not a big deal, but Jesus Christ.
Log on to FinallyFast.com. Take the free performance test.
So they're gonna do a free scan, they're gonna show you a whole bunch of problems that you have, like registry errors, and then they're going to try to charge you money to remove them.
FinallyFast.com free performance test will immediately diagnose any hidden problems.
Notice how it only diagnoses hidden problems, because you need to sell this to people that don't realize they have an issue. They know this product isn't going to solve any issues you actually have, so it has to solve hidden problems that you didn't know you have because you don't really have them.
You might not have any real problem at all. Plus, FinallyFast.com provides you the software you need to get your computer up to peak performance.
Okay, so aside from the fact that these are the same exact clip and one of them is sped up, I don't know why they decided they needed to fake the percentage. Like, the percentage of that window would have normally gone from 1 to 100. I don't know why they just couldn't record it. This download now button is clearly one of those fake ones that you accidentally click when you're trying to download legitimate software off CNET or some shit. And they actually say it's a simulation, which is unbelievable because the whole fucking product is a simulation.
To get your computer up to
download complete. I love that it just says in Arial, someone just typed in lowercase download complete over it, because that's what it actually looks like. They must think people are so fucking stupid.
It's called electrical tape because it conducts electricity.
Log on to FinallyFast.com.
Why do they keep showing people typing? Did they not get enough footage of their product actually doing something? They have to keep showing people typing as if that's what people do with their computer. Most of the people that are upset about their computer speed and internet connection, all this other shit, are people that are browsing the web, not typing up fucking stories about Little Red Riding Hood and Notepad about her fucking illegitimate grandmother.
And learn how to optimize your internet connection for faster speeds.
Learn how to optimize your internet connection, because there's a way you can make it faster. You can make your internet connection faster if you buy this product.
By automatically changing the settings that most people don't even know exist. Log on to FinallyFast.com.
What do you mean log on to FinallyFast.com? You mean just visit, go to the website? Like, go there? Like, what do you mean log on? This is so fucking 1990s, but it isn't.
And learn how to make your computer run like new by getting rid of all the nasty junk files, spyware, adware, and registry errors.
The nasty junk files. They're nasty, and they're junk files. I wonder what FinallyFast considers junk. Probably the contents of your temporary directory. I'm sure it probably deletes your cookies for no reason. I will fucking slap you silly if I ever catch you deleting someone's cookies for diagnostic reasons and thinking that it doesn't impact them negatively.
Spyware, adware, and registry errors.
What the fuck are registry errors? I really want to know what they mean by registry errors. So I'm just gonna Google registry errors and see if I get anything that isn't scamware. So repairwindows.com, that's a scam. WinZip registry optimizer, that's a scam. What's a registry error? Yeah, I want to know what TechWalla has to say. The Windows registry is a large database. Whenever you install programs, its keys, when you configure them before, if the registry is not properly maintained, it can suffer errors. What the fuck does that mean? It can suffer errors. Registry errors can be caused by registry errors because they install registry entries that are very difficult to remove manually. That's bullshit. The only reason they would be difficult to remove is because they're ACL'd to not allow you to remove them, or because they're in use and locked. This is bullshit. They also change file associations and prevent you from opening executables. No, those are not registry errors. Those are unintended changes to your preferences that happen to live in the registry. Just because spyware and adware changes your fucking homepage or the startup list or the fucking default program for something doesn't mean it's an error. Your registry isn't broken. You don't need a product to fix it. Uninstall the shit. Get fucking CCleaner. Get fucking hijack this. Blue screen of death is a common type of registry error. This is such bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm bitching about this TechWalla article. I don't even want to know what the fuck TechWalla is, but they are fucking lying to your face. Blue screen of death is called a bug check. It means the kernel crashed. It's equivalent to a kernel panic in Linux. It does not mean you have there are certain registry issues, like not being able to load the system hive, that would cause a blue screen of death, but to sit here and say the blue screen of death is a common type of registry error is just bullshit. In my 12 years of professionally dealing with people's fucking Windows machines, the registry not loading and causing a blue screen of death is maybe 1 out of 20,000 blue screens I've seen. The registry is probably one of the most stable components in Windows. I wonder how many grandmas actually installed this shit.
Find out why Ascentive, the company behind this amazing free performance scan, has been featured in Newsweek, Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, shut up. Ascentive can go suck balls.
If you're thinking of buying a new computer or upgrading your RAM, don't.
Why is it that every time something's wrong in the world, it has to be in black and white? If you're thinking about upgrading your RAM, don't, because FinallyFast will give you additional RAM in your computer somehow.
You could save hundreds, even thousands of dollars by taking the FinallyFast performance test first.
What would cost you thousands of dollars? Tell me what would cost you thousands of dollars to fix your computer. Even if you brought it to fucking Geek Squad and paid them like $150 an hour, it wouldn't cost you thousands of dollars to have your fucking shit backed up, your operating system reloaded and fucking restored at the very worst. I'm sure some fucking 16-year-old can take 3 minutes to disable all your startup items, clear out your fucking temp folder, and defrag your drive. I mean, this is not...
It's working great now. I'll send you the address in an email. FinallyFast.com.
It's working great now. I don't have anything plugged into my computer.
Dude, it's finally fast. FinallyFast.com.
Dude, it's finally fast. It's running at the same speed. Your game is right. It looks exactly like it did before. It looks exactly like it did before.
Take the free performance test at www.finallyfast.com.
That address bar is even more fake than the first one.
Get the software you need to get your computer running at peak performance and your internet connection speedy, even while watching video. FinallyFast.com makes everything faster, even on a brand new computer.
The claims that you're making, it makes your computer faster. It makes any PC run faster, even a brand new computer, because it probably just shuts shit off. I mean, I can't see this doing anything different than CCleaner.
I'm booted up.
I booted up. I booted my Mac up and I whited out all the Apple logos, and now I'm running Windows XP, and now I'm gonna go to email.com.
What's that URL I should look at?
Hey, what's that URL I should look at? Email.com? No, FinallyFast.
FinallyFast.com. Hey, my computer's fast. Finally. FinallyFast.com.
As much as I want to be done with it at this point, I think it would be unfair to not actually try FinallyFast and see what the fuck this software does. So let's go ahead and create a VM. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and install Windows 10 on a new VM here real quick. It sure takes a while to install Windows. I wonder if FinallyFast.com can help me with that. Now that the VM is built, let's RDP into it. FinallyFast.com. Their shit's broken here. Here we go, FinallyFast. Okay, start free download. I'm gonna click all the green buttons. I want my computer to go fast. Yeah, wait, hold on. That wasn't even what the... PC Speed Scan Pro. So it's not even called FinallyFast anymore. It's PC Speed Scan Pro. And apparently they're a Microsoft partner gold application of it. Do you have any idea what the fuck this means? This means nothing. Even this progress bar is fake. This is not an MSI. This is not a standard Windows installer app. I don't know what the fuck this is. No, I don't want to send anonymous anything. Let's launch this program and see what the fuck this does. Okay, here we go. It's scanning. Wow, this looks a lot like CCleaner. 12 issues, wow, there's 12 registry issues and I just installed Windows. Maybe they should work with Microsoft to figure out why all these clean installations have such registry errors. Missing application path. Missing fonts and file association. Missing fonts, according to who? What font should I have that apparently I didn't get that I need 12 issues? Invalid file extensions. Clean Windows 10 has 31 invalid file extensions. The fuck is an invalid file extension? My guess is it's going through the registry in a bunch of places where there are references to files on disk, such as startup applications and uninstaller files for MSI installations. And I guess it's telling me all the places where there's a reference to a file that's not found. It's the best I could assume, but the way that they do this. 69 issues, all right, let's see what these are. Expand issues, expand them all. Okay, so here's a bunch of COM classes. And why are they issues? Explain why they're issues. This doesn't say shit. Why is this an issue? It's just a registry key. There's nothing wrong with this. Is it because it doesn't... Okay, so even if these are broken references, what is PC Speed Scan Pro gonna do? Is it gonna download the copyright files from Microsoft.com and put them back? Or is it just gonna delete these entries out of the registry and act like we didn't need them there in the first place? Invalid file extensions. What makes them invalid? .xps is invalid? I don't believe that for a second. Here, I'm gonna make a file. I'm just gonna put nothing in it. And I'm gonna open it. It does not have a file associated with it. Wow. But so what makes it invalid? It's because we don't have an application for it. I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm gonna click fix now and see what happens. Repairing fonts and file associations. What the fuck is it doing? Oh, here we go. The unregistered version of PC SpeedScan Pro has fixed 12 issues in font entries and file associations. So issues I didn't really have because I didn't use this file extensions anyway. To fix all remaining 57 issues, it's highly recommended that you register it. Okay, so if I say fix the 57 issues now, here's where it's gonna want me to, oh, now it goes right to, oh, I want FinallyFast special offer total $29.95. But what do you mean FinallyFast? This is not FinallyFast, this is PC SpeedScan Pro. How many different products do they have that really just install PC SpeedScan Pro? This doesn't say FinallyFast anywhere. And this certainly isn't going to speed anything up. The thing I want to point out here, the reason why I think this is worthy of saying that it's a scam, is because nothing here has anything to do with the internet speeds. Mom, this internet is so fucking slow. What here? Registry, shared file, application path, file font association, help file, installer, startup application. Nothing here has anything to fucking do with the network or the internet speed. Missing Windows shortcuts. Yeah, that's why your internet's slow, because you have missing Windows shortcuts. This is just a fucking ripoff of CCleaner. There's absolutely nothing here that makes my internet faster. There is no configuration of hidden settings that most people don't know about. There's nothing here. It's a fucking... It's not even a file scanner. It didn't even scan the file. It didn't even touch the file system. It literally looked through my registry. The commercial said it removes spyware and adware, but it didn't even scan my file system, so I don't know what the fuck, how this is removing spyware or adware. I feel like FinallyFast used to do one thing and now it does something completely different. Log activities. Yeah, let's view the log. February 2016 edition. Oh wow. It thinks that I'm running Windows 8. Even though I'm running Windows 10, that's how great the software is. Okay, so it looked at the processes at the time of fix. It looked at the processes. Memory compression, I don't know what the fuck that's about. So it found a bunch of processes, great. And that's it. That's all this file says. The RTF, I guess. Fixing starts. Action removed. So it literally removed a bunch of shit that shipped with Windows because it couldn't find the associated file. That's fine, and that might actually be okay. That might save me a couple of bytes of disk space or a couple CPU cycles here and there, but that has nothing to do with fucking network speed. That's not removing adware. It's not removing spyware. I would expect this program to go through my startup key and show me all of the things that are there and ask me if I need them and turn off the ones that aren't. I would expect it to go through my system services and set things to manual that don't need to be running. I would expect it to defragment my disk or alert me if I have potentially malicious or CPU intensive toolbars or browser extensions or BHOs. I would expect it to do any of those things, but this is so much stupider than I expected. This isn't like a CCleaner ripoff, this is like a ripoff of the shit CCleaner removed.
You might not have any real problem at all.
If you like this video and you want to see me respond to more technical bullshit in commercials, TV, movies, whatever, tell me below. Comment, like, subscribe, all that fucking good, nasty, frozen yogurt shit. More videos coming soon. See you next time.